Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Elisa Maria Designs. I'm Elisa Maria, and today's the day. Today is the finished day for the winter fox. Oh my God, I was saying the beautiful fox, the wonderful fox. It's yesterday was a very long day. I'll tell you all about it when we get to the whip. But today's the day. She's getting her eyes set, and she's getting her ABs in her hair. And I'm not truly ready yet. I don't have enough coffee in me, but we're gonna start because I'll get you down really close on her eyes. Hello, my beauty. I was so surprised when I did. I kept diamond painting. I was just in such a zone to diamond paint, and I was so surprised to see like she had these little freckles. I think I want to add a few more over here. I might take them out. I'm getting like Klimt, still working on the kiss, even though it's hanging on the gallery wall. He was Gustav Klimt. I'm doing the kiss. I'm doing a master class, and it was he created that portrait 2007 and 8, and I don't even need to pour these in a tray. And he was still, of course, this is an AB too. He was still playing with it in 2009. He was altering the feet. If you look at the original is in black and white on the master class because it's 1907, 1908, and there is the colored version it's still hanging in the museum, Belvedere Museum in Austria. So let me not get confused here. You could see where the feet are not as small, and he added the vines, and he was still playing around with it. And again, I got the wrong pen in my hand. So I have a little Glass Plus, the rag, and I love it because I'm able to wipe off any residue that lands on my drills, but also that it's so wet and juicy that I just use it to dip my wax. And then, what number is this? This is the... so I'm getting like Klimt. I'm still playing around. Just 2 or 3 here. Yeah. And 2 ABs here because this is so pretty. This is like the winter. I think this is called Winter White. I was looking at ABs yesterday, and this is like an odd number. No, this isn't. This is not Winter White. Winter White is AB08. It's such a weird, and you can't seem to find it. Now see, there's a little wax on there. Boom, gone. Nice and shiny, and that's done. And here comes the U. She's so pretty. I have a little wax coming out my edge, so I'm going to just use that. I love this YouTube station that I have on. It's called The Relaxed Movement. It's all copyright-free music, but I have to find a different category. This one is like, it's a little too relaxed for me. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to get too excited. Here you are, my beauty. She's so gorgeous. And I just love, I'm always hesitant to do faces because I never really know like how they're going to look. But I have to tell you, Diamond Art Club, you did a fabulous job on this rendition. I love it. And I love Sylvia Strick, who's the artist. I love her work. This one in particular, I'm not too much with the fairies and the mystical stuff, and she does a lot of that. But I do love this. I think her face just came out beautiful, just beautiful. And I'm a big fan. Some of you know, if you've been here a while, you hear me talk about Jane Davenport all the time. I love Jane Davenport. She is from Australia, and she is very creative, and she's very She loves mermaids, and she does these beautiful, are we not, oh, there's two together, of course. She does these, very whimsical faces, women. Oh, so there's so, of course I didn't wet my thing. And I pulled out the waxing. You can't make this up. I'm telling you. I hope you were all just sitting back with your coffee going, mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm dealing with the same stuff. Now I can't find my purple wax, so now I have to use this red wax. We're going to keep going. But I hope you're all sitting down saying, well, it ain't just me. It's not you. It's the planets. They're all crazy. You remember to tap each time. Yeah, so Jane Davenport, and she has these online classes that you can take, and they're packed. They're packed with information. They're packed with, let me leave you over there just in case I need you. And I don't believe it's in my tray. They're packed with information and instruction. Her tutorials are great. Her friend actually has diamond paintings on Diamond Art Club, and her name is Tamara. It's you could kind of see the influence, but I still love Jane's work. I just love the way that Jane draws. And who else? Oh, Dina. I love Dina Weekly. She just, boy, if you are a sloppy crafter, come on. You're making a liar out of me over here. If you're a sloppy crafter, Dina Wakely just throws paint, and that's what I love about her. I love her passion. She just throws the paint, She's a really good artist too. I love her. I love how alive she is. So I've been thinking of other things to do before I'm going to tack this to my art room upstairs, and don't pull the wax out, okay? And before I do, I'm going to take the ledger, the ledger on the side, and I'm going to, I have this tape. Now, I think I have a thinner roll somewhere. This is double-sided tape that I'm going to put down on the ledger, and I'm going to put, more of my drills next to it. Just to have like a little diamond key color over there. So I think it just adds. I might even frame it with the legend on it. I don't know. I just think it's like, I think that people don't realize that you did the work. They kind of maybe think it's something that you bought, and I sometimes I just love adding those elements to and keeping them to the artwork. I've been seeing a lot of diamond painters taking the gesso. I don't think some of them are using gesso. I think that's probably what I was saying out loud in my head. Use gesso first. Get a layer of gesso down. But they're using just black acrylic paint to paint the border so that it doesn't show through. I like that idea. I think I did that on one of my paintings. But then I also like that am I in the shot here? That I also like doing, am I in the shot? Yeah, it's this part up here. I want to move it. I also like making my clay frames. Yep, there's wax in there. Dab, drill. Sometimes that's the way it is. Dab, drill, or you forget. I've been doing a lot of things because I've been so stressed. So my dyslexia is just like off the chart. It's just like, I'm literally, and I've never done this before. One of the, major things with dyslexia is the writing and the reading. There we go again. I literally am catching myself, like if I was writing the word diamond, D-I-A-M, I'm writing D-I-M-A, and I'm doing it a lot. just from the stress that I've been under. You know, it was one thing with my teeth. Now the foot, I'm like, what? You know, it's just my season, I guess. It's time for me to have a season. And I keep telling myself everything is temporary. Nothing is permanent. Even the permanent stuff changes. So just keep your wits about you and keep moving forward. Right? Keep calm. Drink coffee. Let me see. I didn't even try the putty. Not that I want to wet it, but let me see. Nope, pulls putty out too. Look at that. What a mess. I'm going to take that out altogether. I would love to have like one of those videos that is so curated where, you know, you only see the part where they're putting the drill down. Ding, 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 like that. You know, it's kind of cool. But, you know, I would love to have a candle burning and some incense too. Oh, I did it again. It was me. It was me. It was me. I'm going to learn how to do that today. I'm going to learn how to edit myself just putting the pen down. Now that I am, you know, really hurting with this ankle, I've been like, I'm not a TV person. And I told you guys during COVID that I was going in and out. I believe I was going in and out of consciousness in hindsight, thinking about what I went through. You know, just the head falling forward, not the head going back because you want to relax and go to sleep, but my head falling forward and then waking up and being like, feeling like it was days later. And it was like only 10 minutes. That's probably what was going on. But I have to tell you, I told you during COVID, Pluto rocks. I really like Pluto, and it's a free streaming service. And I'm trying not to do that with my single tip, and I did it anyway. Okay, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to press that in. I don't like using any of my tips to press in because you see the way they start to get. Yeah, so I've been watching Pluto, and my husband has been, he's a fan of Suits. It's, you know, I know Suits has been around a while because I remember my mother watching it. And the opening song, we love the opening song. We love the theme song. And John does theme songs when he does his shows. And let's go back to the purple wax. I had it with the red one. And I was like, oh, this is a great theme for you to do. And he's like, no, nobody would know this song. It's like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, no, this show really wasn't a hit. I'm like, are you kidding me? Meghan Markle is in it. He's like, who's Meghan Markle? I'm like, she's a princess. He went, she's a princess. I was like, yeah, she's a princess. She married Diana's son, Harry. He went, oh, is that who that is? I was like, yeah, I think people will know. I think it's this pen. I think if you've had putty in a tip, it won't. Okay, let's test the theory. It'll keep pulling out. Where did I put the new? Here we go. Let's try a new tip. Ugh, come on. Let's try this one. Oh, good, you're nice and tight. Ugh, brand new. Oh, it's got putty in there. Are you kidding me? See how well the putty's working? I'm going to put the aligner on this end because I love my aligner. Not really tight, but maybe tight enough. Take that out. Let's try this thing. I've never used this one. I don't know that I really like it, but let's try it. We're all about exploring here at Elisa Maria Designs. Yeah, so he didn't know who Meghan Markle was. He didn't know that she married Prince Harry. But he's got me hooked now on suits. I don't feel like that's tight. It seems like the hole is bigger than usual. Oh God, I hope this doesn't freak out the square drills. Okay. To me, it looks like it's already pulling out. Let's see. Keep the wax close. So yeah, but we love the theme song. Oh, this is freaking me out, the way that the head is bent. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use this. Oh, maybe. It's a little freaky, but I guess once you get used to it. But I wanted to tell my Knots Landing girls. Are you ready? I love Instagram. I usually watch Instagram at night. They have people are so funny. They have reels, and I crack up. People are not only funny, they're creative. And oh wait, I know what that is. It's the mat. People are not only funny, they're creative. I love these reels that people that they create, and there's a lot of funny ones. But I saw a picture of Michelle Lee, Joan Van Ark, and Donna Mills, and Donna Mills took the picture, and she's like, there was like some event, I think last month, where they got together, all three of them, probably more of them, but she had the picture of the three of them. And I was like, oh, I'm going to follow Michelle Lee. I'm going to follow Donna Mills. I'm going to follow, Joan Van Ark. And when you follow someone, they give you suggestions for other people to follow. And so I was like, oh, yes, I will follow Heather Locklear. Heather Locklear just fell out of sight. I know that she had some problems with alcohol, and then she just fell out of sight. But I was watching her videos of where she lives, and she has a little Maltese. I had a little Maltese. And then who else did I start to follow? Diane Carroll? Diane Carroll? Wait a minute. The real Diane, the actress with the long blonde hair, curly blonde hair. She was at that long blonde hair. She's a hoot. And then one of my all-time favorite women, just years and years and years and years of joy and entertainment and beauty and grace, Anne Margaret. Oh my gosh. Anne Margaret. I loved Anne Margaret from the first time I saw Bye Bye Birdie. Oh, what a dancer. Talk about putting your whole self into it, your whole body. I mean, that girl is amazing. And I've seen her in so many movies, but I was looking at a commercial that she was doing for her perfume, and it's just called Anne Margaret. And I love her voice. I love the way she speaks. You can just, that was a good one, Lee. You could just hear the sincerity in her voice, and she developed this perfume for veterans to thank them. And she said she never forgot in her career when she went to entertain the troops. And then she had all pictures of going to the hospital and sitting with our boys and cheering them up, and oh my, it was just so wonderfully beautiful. I had a good time there on Instagram with Anne Margaret. Oh, it's just so wonderful. So wonderful. Who else did I follow? Oh, I followed Jacqueline Smith. And so then she has all this stuff from Charlie's Angels. And she's such a beauty, isn't she? I remember once, I used to be a cosmetologist, and I had my own makeup company. Don't want to go in. And I had taken a course. It was called, face mapping, where, different parts of your face correspond to different parts of organs in your body. Like your jawline is usually hormonal. If you're having an outbreak there, it's usually hormonal. If it's your forehead, it's usually just pollution. But it's also, your cheeks are pollution, but, your kidney and your liver, are in your forehead. And I was doing some gua sha this week, that little jade tool that you run across the skin, because I'm also a yin yoga teacher. And so I know a lot about fascia and bringing blood to the surface. And, with the new studies that we have with fascia has become its own blood source. Like you can actually see the fascia lines where the blood, once the top of the skin is stimulated, the fascia starts to soak up that blood and bring it to the surface. And more blood means more oxygen and more rejuvenation. And let me get up here next. So I have my own cosmetology company, and I have my own makeup company, and I took a course in face mapping, and different parts of your face correspond to different organs in your body. I was telling you guys that, and what made me think of that was, I remember Jacqueline Smith. I remember someone mapping her face, and her face is almost perfectly, the measurements are perfect on each side. Her face is evenly balanced on the right and the left, and that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. She's just so gorgeous. I got rid of the fancy pen, and I went to my pen from, where is this from? Dreamer Design, because, I'm just slow. I am just slow today. Let's turn this around. This is still so wet. You can see how wet my fingers are. So it's not the cloth. Let's see if we can pick up more than one. And this is your AB pen. And I love it. It's one of the nicest things from, I like Dreamer Design's toolkit. They give you like a bigger boat, and they give you I usually don't put wax in this side because I was able just to wet the pen and pick them up. It's that cone shape. So all that struggling I was doing earlier was unnecessary. I should have just got my pen here. So I had fun on Instagram finding all these ladies that I grew up with. And Donna Mills, I gotta tell you, she has a lot of Knots Landing stuff. Even the music on her Instagram. Who's gonna stop her, right? Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Oh, sorry you guys that I started out with that other pen. It was pretty. See? You can't judge a book by its cover. She's pretty and all, but she's got nothing to say. My dad used to tell me all the time, Lisa, you'll get your foot in the door, but make sure you have something to say. You can't just be pretty. My dad was an avid reader. And, I feel at times he dumbed himself down to talk to his family. None of us are readers. And like he was escaping to all these places and increasing it. My husband's the same way. He's an avid reader. So where are we going here? We're going here. Do I have to move? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move because the leg of the tripod is right here. And the mat. We're moving the mat again. I love this tip, but let me tell you, that's why I like my bigger mat, because I don't have to do all this moving around. So 1 second. I can always edit this. I still cannot believe that when I opened up this container that I was like, oh my God, I was just on the website yesterday with DP with sparklers, and I could have ordered more of these. I don't have enough. And then I just said, you know what, stop panicking. Count how many are here. And there was like 150. And I'm like, oh, why am I even counting? There's not even 100 in that tray. And look, there is. You see, I don't have to wet it that much with this cone shape because really the wax is not going to come out of there. So I probably don't even need this cloth. Let's pick up 2 at a time again. And I don't mind pressing with this either because I'm not going to ruin the metal on the bottom. Yeah, that's why I like having that bigger mat underneath, and it is cushier. I'm going to put a link. You don't really look like the right drill in there. You look like a different color. You are. Let's get you out of there. See how easy that came up? So I've been watching Suits, and you know, I really never knew how I felt about Meghan Markle. All I knew was that, you know, it can't be easy to say, yeah, I'm going to go marry this guy and I'm going to go to another country. I'm going to go to England. I'm going to go across the pond and I'm going to, you know, be a royal. And change my life. And so many life changes there. I mean, even people that are born into royalty, I don't think that they're prepared for this amount of duty and service. You know, the Queen, they broke the mold with her. She was so dedicated to the crown. But I did watch on YouTube, and I don't know who the girl is. I'm going to have to go back into my history. I actually just turned her on because she does a lot of fashion tips, especially with, you know, wearing clothes for your body and how they should, you know, how what you should be putting on underneath your clothes to smooth out your look and your silhouette. And she did something on Meghan Markle that she pulled her time in England and just, I was like, I'm watching this girl on Suits. She's impeccably put together. How could it be that, you know, in this position in life, she's going out looking like she's looking? This girl really, you know, I don't think that she was picking on her or anything, but she was saying, like, you could see her bra, her clothes are too tight, her blouse is open, you know. And she was using it as an educational tool for her body shape. I've never noticed Meghan Markle's body shape until this girl pointed out, like, how skinny her legs are and how broad her shoulders are. She's kind of built like a triangle, an upside down triangle on stilts. And she's wearing clothes that are accentuating that. Whereas now I'm really paying attention to her on Suits, and she's gorgeous in Suits. I mean, just really beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right, enough with her. It's all about you now, baby girl. This is the ending. We're coming in, and look, I have drills left over. This was such a wonderful kit to work on, and I will tell you why. You know, Diamond Art Club, there's a reason why they're the leader. I don't compare other companies. You know, everybody's on their own journey and their own trajectory, and they have their own idea of how they want their company to go. But they really have done a wonderful job with the drills. Even the drills that are not ABs are sparkly. I had this on my desk, and it was because it was the golden hour, right, where the sun's going down. And that's all that was on my desk. And I was standing on the other side of the room. And when I looked over, the way that the sun was hitting this canvas, it literally looked like water. They all had this beautiful, it wasn't just the shine, it was liquid almost. I'm like, wow, that is stunning. And my phone was being charged, but I am going to catch a picture of that to show you guys how beautiful the drills were. And they, you know, there was a lot of room. It's not like there's gaps or anything, because once I get my aligner out and I start to align everything, they just fall into place. So it's not really like you're cramming all these drills into a space. I thought I saw a tab on there. There we have it. I don't even know how many drills this kit is. I totally forgot. I think it's like 110,000 maybe. I'm taking my little giving it a wipe. And there she is, guys. I cannot wait to do the final touches on this, to look it over, look for any missing drills. I know I have an A up there that's missing. Look for any missing drills. Do what I wanted to do by putting some diamonds along the ledger on the side. And I love the washi tape. This washi tape has been on since I kitted up this kit. This came from Diamond Art Club with the kit, and I love the green, and I like the little design on it. You know, it's really pretty. And I'm thinking about just leaving it like that. Like, this was the work that I did, and just giving it a nice wipe down, and again, gluing my drills, taking the extra drills and putting them in my little glass vase. I'm going to see if I could find something similar on Amazon. And if I can, and you like that idea of putting your extra drills, some of them inside of a little, especially when you do something this massive, so especially when you do something this size. So if you like that idea, you know, I'll tell you where you can get these little crystal vases that these little iDreamagenie tiny. They're like that big. They were like maybe 2 inches in length, maybe. Oh, hello everyone. You know, I'll be doing the finishing touches to this. I got up for 2 seconds and he sat in my chair. So, you know, I'm sorry guys, I threw it away. I was so heartbroken that the kid came in my house and broke it that I threw it away. I want to thank you for joining me and you know, all the time we spent together on this beauty. I just love her. And thank you, Sylvia Strick, for creating such a lovely piece of artwork and allowing us to enjoy it by diamond painting it. Okay, guys, create the world you want to live in, and I will see you in the next one. Of course. Bye.